So this is the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk that I picked up here at the office at about 1:30 in the morning last night and had to change a tire because apparently it got popped doing some sort of testing, which I'm assuming was off-road because this thing was filthy, so we also had to wash it. So it's here in the studio now. George is doing his thing, getting some pictures for an article.
All right, so we just got the Trackhawk shot. Now we're gonna bring the Challenger in and get some shots of it. So thanks to George at the studio for doing that for us. Always on camera. It's my signature thing, the thumbs up clicky noise. Should probably stop that. Oh God. The Trackhawk has a hitch. And we have a trailer and a wide body Hellcat. So you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking we should tow it out to the racetrack and race them.
See if the tow vehicle can beat the vehicle that tows to the track and then tow it back home. I would be very impressed.
Let's do it.
All right, so we have two of FCA's newest vehicles, both here for the 2018 model year. This is the Dodge Challenger Hellcat wide body, while this is the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. Both of them have the supercharged 6.2 liter Hemi out of the Hellcat, and they both make 707 horsepower. This one has 5 more foot-pounds of torque though because of exhaust.
What people call the sticker is actually called a Mulroney.
And why is that?
It's named after a senator from Oklahoma, and he passed a law, I believe in 1958, somewhere in there that says everything on the car needs to be listed on the sticker.
So what's yours cost? Because I'm scared to say mine.
$75,835.
Which is kind of expensive, but when you compare it to the $100,000 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, it seems cheap. You can see your base price is $85,000, but ours is highly optioned. It's over $100,000 for a Jeep. All right, so moving inside the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, you can immediately tell it's a pretty nice place to spend your time. Some of the highlights are you have this knob to adjust your suspension as well as shift points. It even has launch control on it with a little Christmas tree from the drag strip as your button, which I think is pretty cool. You have DVD player in the back for the kids so they can stay entertained and not bother you. Another thing you get in this vehicle is a full panoramic sunroof and moonroof. So even sitting in the back is pretty comfortable in this vehicle. There's room for your legs. A full-size adult can sit in here, and the back seat even reclines. Probably the first Jeep to bring 6 figures. The only real downside to this is that it weighs 5,300 pounds and it costs $100,000. So that's the lowdown on the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. Let's check out the Challenger wide body Hellcat. We've driven the Hellcats a good bit. The wide body's a little different. I'm excited to see how that hooks up on the drag strip. So inside the Challenger Hellcat, you have a very nice interior. It's a little less spacious than that of the Trackhawk. It's basically a luxury car with 700 horsepower. So 3-door, 67 Suburban, sadly quite rusty, but still cool. Here in our off-site storage area where we keep our trailer, and there's a lot of really cool stuff over here. So there's old Mustang, Suburban right here. This is an old Oldsmobile Delta Royale.
But this is the Oldsmobile from Evil Dead.
Ashley?
We're here for the trailer, so that's what we're gonna get. One thing I was worried about with the Trackhawk is if it would have a hitch or not. Luckily it does. It's hidden behind this panel. There's 2 kind of Zeus-style fasteners under here that you twist, and in theory, this comes off. Look at that. How sleek. I already put it in tow mode, we're good. This is close. Keep coming, hang on. You're good, just straight, straight, straight. There's nothing in the back. We should probably, fix that. You hit the tire. Climbing out the window. Look at that. It's like Bo Duke over here. All right, so I took this off for nothing.
Pancreas. I think I hurt
Your pancreas?
Let's go, my freaking kidney!
My kidney! Charlie, the magical unicorn reference.
Oh, they took my freaking kidney!
Save the bees.
Crush it, step on the bees.
No, they're important to our survival.
Step on the bees.
Don't step on the bee, Kale.
can't believe this thing will tow 7,200 pounds.
Is it four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive?
All-wheel drive.
It's all-wheel drive, so it's going to hook. The other car is going to be fishtailing all over the place because it's overpowered and under-tired.
And just look at that. It towed really well, actually. I was worried about the fact that the trailer weighs about as much as the Jeep with the car on it. But it did good. I was pleasantly surprised. It wasn't sketchy at all. All right. We kind of made ourselves look a little silly out there 'cause we didn't really know what we were doing with these cars. So he couldn't get his to do a burnout, and I pushed through the staging beams because I was trying to engage launch control, and it didn't work. So I just pushed the car through the beams, and then I reacted like an hour late. So Doug ended up winning, even though I had the faster ET. Your car is way faster on the top end by a lot.
Yeah, I had you by 6 mile an hour, 7 mile an hour. So I'll get it down there.
We're gonna go out there and leave them in automatic drive and just mat it and see what happens.
And Hellcat back again.
So now, I need to focus, and I need to win this thing so that the tow vehicle beats the vehicle that we towed here.
Jeep here on the right lane, got a heavy. Jeep goes 741, 794 for the teammate.
The tow vehicle just officially beat the vehicle it towed to the track.
Yes. And that was a legit race because I was out of the hole way before you
I
were.
still slept. I mean, I improved, but I still slept.
You predicted that you'd get the 8th mile before this thing started to really win.
You were hauling at the end, though.
I was
you were
reeling
6
you
mile an hour faster. I ran a 7.412.
Okay, 7.4, so 1150s in the Trackhawk.
Pretty good. And then you ran a 7.9, but it's got more. It's just got a hook.
So 12, again, low 12s. So pretty fast cars, stock tires, cold night.
Traction.
Yeah.
What it's all about right now.
So this thing gets traction and that one doesn't. Simple as that.
Now we're switching cars and we're just going to have fun because we came here and we proved what we wanted to prove. And then we get to tow that home at the end, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the coolest part. Some time slips here.
Yeah, which are very telling.
Yeah, so that one went 1150s and this one went about 1210.
Yeah, if you do it out to a quarter mile.
Yeah.
That's amazing. But the real cool thing is that it did exactly what we thought it would. So, like we said, 8th mile, this is going to win, but this will be pulling hard at the top end, and that's exactly what happened.
This had about 10 mile an hour on the top end, so it was gaining on that thing.
It was getting quick, too.
The really cool thing is we towed this here with that and then beat it, and now we're going to tow it back home.
That's just
So
ridiculous.
that's nuts. So, best vehicle ever.